Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing some Megaminx walkthrough solves, and I'm really excited to share how I solved the Megaminx. It's not new or anything, but a lot of people have requested me to make this video. So yeah, I'm just hoping it's going to be fun. Let's get right into this. For reference, I average about 50 to 54 seconds on the Megaminx, so I would say I'm like an intermediate level solver for this puzzle. I'd recommend checking out my tutorial video on how to solve the Megaminx. If you don't know how to solve one, I'll link it up here. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this 3 walkthrough solves this video, and I'm just gonna go straight through them. So let's get right into this. Okay, so here's the first scramble, and right off the bat, so what I'm looking for first is the 5-star pieces, and I do just white. I'm not color neutral on the Megaminx, that would be pretty insane. So yeah, the first thing I'm gonna look for here is pieces that I can match up real quick. So for example, I see these 4 pieces are all right here and the blue is over here. Okay, so I'm gonna put the purple here and then move the green up, bring the purple over, so I can put the green next to the purple where it belongs. And then the red will be like here, so I can just put that in here as well. And everything's gonna be a U2 away from being solved. So if I solve the blue here, that's also a U2 away. So I can actually solve the blue first, and that's exactly gonna be my solution. So I'm gonna do this to solve the blue, then this to solve the purple and get the green set up. And then I'd probably actually preserve this yellow just so I don't have to like resolve it later. Do this, do that, and do that to solve those 4 pieces and then solve the yellow. So that's the way I would solve my star, and the first thing I would notice is probably this pair. And then I already see this green purple, and I remember seeing the corner up here. So a lot of Megaminx is remembering that you're seeing a lot more than just one or like 2 faces. You're just seeing like the remaining 11 faces. So yeah, and then I see this yellow blue, and I already see the yellow blue corner right here. So I just put that in. I see the red green and the red green right here. So I just get that in there, and then I see the last red blue is right here. So that's my F2L done. That's pretty quick. Then I have a color order, and I've heard that a few people don't have color orders, which is pretty impressive actually, but I like to follow a color order just so I have continuity during my solves. So the next F2L color for me is yellow. So I see these 2 immediately, solve them like that, and then I see this green blue with this green blue, which needs to go back there. And then I see purple and orange, so I'm just gonna solve those. And I'd like you to remember that a lot of the Megaminx solves are pretty free. Like for example, now I need to solve the last yellow pair, but I think I'm just gonna solve the blue purple just so that's out of the way. And that also helps me kick this out, so I can just solve the last pair like that. And another thing is you can be very free with how you're moving the Megaminx, because there's so many unsolved layers that it doesn't really matter what you do as long as you don't affect what you already solved. Anyway, I just solved the blue orange, and then I see this piece back here. So I just solve that in there, and I see the yellow greens back here. And I also see that these 2 pieces are way too far separated, so I'm just going to solve the other pair first. Like that, and then I'm just going to come back to these 2 pieces. That was pretty inefficient, but yeah, anyway, then I would solve the pink red down. Oh wait, I actually haven't solved this. Oops. But yeah, so that's green done. So I did yellow first, and then purple, and then green, and then red. So I mean, red's not done yet. So yeah, I put that there, and then I would see this pair first. So because that's just easy to solve into the back. And then I would see this pair to solve down here. Probably just pair them up and then put them on the side. Actually, I don't have to do that because I have a pair right here. So I'm gonna do it this way, insert it here, and then insert it like that. So that's how I solve both those pairs. So that's my last 2 pairs, and then I just have OLL. So I see I'm trying to make the gray star here, and I see this basically a line. Just to F6 F prime, and I have a soon. And then I do okay, in this case I already got all my edges to be permuted. I do EPLL and then CPLL, but yeah, EPLL is done here, so I just do CPLL. It's just a corner cycle, so I just use that for this corner cycle. Pretty straightforward. So that's my first solve. Now there are going to be a few techniques here that you know, and a few that you feel are inefficient, and I want you to leave comments about both of them just so I can help you out with understanding them or help myself out with learning new techniques. So yeah, let's go on to the second one now. Okay, so here's the second scramble. Right here, I'm seeing that the purple's already down here, which is good, and then the yellow belongs next to it, and the blue is right here too. So all 3 of these pieces are in my head effectively solved. So what I need to solve next is the green, which is very close to the green center, and the red is right here. So that's my cross. I don't actually have to remember the solution for the other stuff because I'm going to solve these and then rotate. Instead, what I'm going to look for is pieces that I could solve after the cross. And I'm going to probably keep my eye out on this corner or this corner. So let's just go with it. So this to solve those 3, and then I would flip to the green side. Solve green. and then solve red. And then I immediately see yellow, blue. So that was good. That's one of the corners I was keeping my eye out for. Then I have blue, red here. I remember seeing blue, red somewhere. Oh, I have not solved the red. But yeah, blue, red was just with the blue center. That's pretty bad. I should have noticed that. And then I see red, green here. And I remember seeing the red, green up. It's down here. So yeah, let's move it across the puzzle, solve it. And then purple, yellow, pretty straightforward F2L case. That sets up green, purple pretty nicely. Then same thing, I'm going to solve the yellow cross first. And then I see immediately the green, blue. So I'm going to solve that. And then I saw the purple edge here, corner here, but I also see the yellow corner here. So I can just do that, which pairs the purple, helps me get a 3-move insert for the yellow, for the orange, green. And then that's solved. So then blue, purple, the edge. And then I see the corners, so the edges here and the corners here, which is kind of bad. So I'm just going to solve this pair first. And then I'll solve this pair. So notice it's just F2L repeatedly. That's the whole point. So then I'll solve that cross edge and then I'll solve this pair. Then I see the edge here in the corner here. So I'm just going to do that. Then I would solve this edge. Then I'd solve this pair. So now that that's done, I can just go with this pair. So probably do something like this. And now to insert this here, I put it on the side, do this, insert it and do that. So that's pretty straightforward. And then this is the last F2L pair. That was such a struggle to get to the front face. Now this is an OLL that I think I know. So I'm going to give it a shot. It might not work. Okay, it worked. It was basically, it was this OLL on the 3x3, which I actually used this alg for, but I don't know how to do an S move on the Megaminx. So anyway, so yeah, that's done. Now for EPLL, I see that these two edges are permuted. The other three have to be cycled, so I just cycle them around with this algorithm. And then I know almost all the CPLL cases that have only a 4-corner swap or cycle. In this case, these two have to swap and these two have to swap. That's equivalent to an EPERM. So I'm just going to do an EPERM algorithm. And that's it. That's the Megaminx solve. So let's go on to the last solve. Okay, so here's the last solve. In this solve, I'm probably going to see that blue is here, yellow is here. Okay, it's pretty nice. The solve is actually, I mean, the scramble is not great. But I think I'm going to solve everything like one away. Because I see like red can go down here pretty easily with 3 moves. So blue can get set up to go here, yellow can go here, etc. So I'm just going to start with that. I see green and purple are here, which is good that they're next to each other. So they're easy to track. So I'll probably do that. And then I probably solve this first, just so now I can influence the green and purple separately. So that's done. I think I would have seen this pair first, the yellow, blue. So I'm just going to get that out. Got it out the wrong way somehow. But yeah, I get it here. Now this is a cool insert. When I have to insert something back here from here, I just do that. That's not original. I'm just saying I do that. So yeah, it's just a nice trick if you didn't know about it. Then I would see purple, yellow and solve that. While doing that, I see red, green has come out and I remember seeing it here. So probably do something like that to set it up into a 3-move insert. And then red, blue is right here. So just get it there, insert it. And then finally green, purple was right here. So yeah. A lot of Megaminx is remembering what pieces you see and not forgetting about them because they are important. All of them are important. Anyway, now I finish the yellow star. I can solve the first pair, which is up here. Second pair is right here. Third pair is right here. So that's all 3 pairs of yellow done. And then go to purple. I see the blue, orange. So I'm just going to do that first. And then I see that I've kicked out the green, blue. So I can just solve that like that. Solve the green star edge. And then I'll solve this pair first. And then this pair, I would probably do that. Solve it into the back. And then here's pink, red. The first pair is right here, very simple. Second pair is here. And now for this is nice that I got this case. So I can take out the edge like that. And now I can insert this directly into here by doing something like this. That's pretty cool. The reason is this is very hard to access as a pair location. So you need to get it up here and then do whatever you have to do. Anyway, last pair is right here. Insert that. I forgot to do the last U. Now comes a case for this gray star where you just have one edge that's oriented. So I just do this from here to get a line and then this. So it's F reverse sexy F prime, get the line, then do F sexy F prime. Anyway, here I just do a soon from here to get a 2-corner case, which is just this case. And now I have EPLL. Again, these two opposite edges are permuted and this is a 3-cycle this way. So it's going to do that. That permutes all the edges. And lastly, I have a 5-corner cycle. So I just, I've just do it something like that. I'm pretty sure I messed that up, but it's fine. I'm behind a camera, so it kind of makes sense. Anyway, that's all for this video. I hope these walkthrough solves are useful for you. Please leave a comment and let me know if they were. And please leave a like if you did enjoy it and subscribe to the channel for more content like this one. Do let me know what you want to see a walkthrough of next, because I love doing these walkthroughs of puzzles and I find that people find them really helpful. So yeah, hopefully you learned something from this, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.